Yeah, baby. Welcome back to Foster Care, the podcast by the working man for the motherfucking working man, boy. Thank you for the three. Who do we got in there? Brosa Smith, Ghostly, and Neebit. We got two fucking esteemed guests today, dude. Yeah. We got my boy Craig Gardyan. What's your new tattoo shop name?
Mystery.
Mystery. There's no name to it yet. We're gonna figure out one now. And motherfucking Chis Faga, dude.
That's good, dude.
From what do you got? What's your podcast? Notes of a Goon.
And then I got High Society Radio.
High Society Radio.
I think I gotta get you and Shaner in together. I think at some point.
Ryan Sandwich, dude.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I would love that. I love Shaner. Shaner was just in here. He's got such a great energy about him.
Dude, if you didn't come in, we would have just done another length of podcast doing goofy voices.
Yeah. Well, Shaner's
like, I can imagine Danny was just kind of like, when are these guys going to shut the fuck up?
Ryan, get in here and drink 400 beers, please. Yeah. I apologize for last week, by the way. I literally put on a fucking clinic. I had to.
Dude, that's great.
I'm like a kid on Christmas morning, dude. First pod, I'm like, I got to throw him down, dude. Yeah, I got to get busy.
If I didn't have to drink, I'd be 4 beers in right now. If I didn't have to drive. Fucking Freudian.
We did heroin before this kicked off. Yeah. Yo, and what, are you dropping something tomorrow?
Yeah, I got a half hour coming out. I had to burn a bunch of material because I've been telling a lot of jokes, making fun of Joe Biden, so it's not going to work anymore.
Yeah. Are they? You think
that's called Burn After Saying?
Huh? Burn After Saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Craig, do you have any comedy albums coming out?
Yeah, I got like 3 on the way.
Nice.
I had 2 that just came out. It's no biggie though.
No big deal.
I wanted to check them out.
What'd you call them?
Mystery.
Come up with
Dude,
a new
I already
name,
know fucking the next one I got to call it
Kamala.
Funny Over Riches.
Funny Over Riches? I like that. Yeah. Funny Over Riches. Wait, I'm trying to figure out Funny Over Riches.
Yeah, it's like money over bitches.
Yeah, that's what, dude, I'm fucking out of it today. Yeah. My daughter woke me up at like 3:30, and then like, you know when you like pray, well, you guys don't have kids. None of you do, actually. Why don't you come in some chicks, dude?
I try, but it doesn't work.
That's why I know.
My girl's got an IUD in.
Does she?
Yeah.
Did she got the wings?
No, she is that the metal one?
The T.
No, yeah, she got the metal joint in there.
I've gotten my piece burnt by a few of them.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
have you?
It hurts like hell.
Yeah, Danny. My wife just got hers out. It's been goddamn wonderful, dude.
Yeah, no more. Because
every time, dude, just bashing the head of my dick against that thing.
Yeah,
fucking
it is rough.
It feels like you ever see.
And it's all of a sudden you'll be going, and then you'll hit a weird angle, and you'll be like, "Oh!"
You're like, hey, it felt. Remember those traps they would do in Vietnam when they dug the hole in the jungle and you'd fall and get spikes in your legs? Yeah. That's what it feels like. Just one spike. That was a long way to go for a bad joke, but here we are.
That was a good joke.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Craig's, he's got to get, can we talk about this?
Sure.
Yeah, dude. That's why I'm only bringing my retarded friends that are willing to talk about anything. Yeah. Craig has just lay it on us.
I have bad balls. My balls went bad. No, I have a varicose seal, so basically the cum can't come
it gets stuck
through.
in the vas deferens?
It dies on its way out.
Wow.
There's a kink in the hose.
That's the best way to put it.
Thank you. I was going to say chink in the armor, but...
So now we're doing IVF.
I would think the cum that comes out, though, is like
the elite cum. That's what I thought. It's the black guys of your cum.
No,
the athletes.
Hell yeah.
They're hitting the whole
come out of Tom Brady, dude.
I think they're so tired by the time they come out that they're just like lazy.
Oh, so they can't get it through the egg.
The journey was too hard.
Yeah.
It's like a Mexican that crosses the border.
Yeah, they ran a tough
journey
butter.
was so far. You're like,
Yeah, they need a little rest stop.
I can't even hang sheetrock, dude. I gotta fucking chill. So you're going to because dude, Craig, he went and got his cum tested.
Plenty of times.
And he hit, and I was like, what were we dealing with? He's like 100,000 swimmers. I'm like, unbelievable, dude. I love it. And he was like, that's really bad. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Terrible.
Yeah, you need like 15 million.
Yeah, it's like millions.
I had no idea. I thought I shot one cum, and he was like, got it.
Well, the craziest thing is
like Rambo jizz. Like,
your dick's got a scope on it.
He's got a knife in his
200 yards.
I'll get in there.
Well, I got surgery to get it fixed, to get the kink unkinked, and then
unchink to chink.
I got a botched job.
I think they call that conversion therapy.
Yeah. I woke up with a vagina.
A vagina. Yeah, dude. I remember Andy. I won't say his last name, but you remember one of our associates, Andy something.
Yeah.
He used to have this very hot girlfriend, a Northeast Philly's Hoa. It's a very like specific. Are you familiar with Philadelphia women?
A little.
Northeast Philly and like Delco have a certain kind of Irish bitch with dead eyes. Like
oh no, we have those. We have those in New York. They're from like Rockaway.
Okay, I love.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Rockaway.
You know what I'm talking about? That dead pill eye lady. I love them, dude. Usually a nurse, dental assistant, maybe vet tech.
yeah.
Fucking cheeked up in a pair of scrubs at Wawa. Unbelievable. I love them. But he was dating a girl like this, and we were like 20, and we used to drink at my boy Jim's house. And he left the room to go to the bathroom and thought he heard me and Mikey and Billy, who are going to be on this podcast, are electrifying, my retarded cousins. And he was like, I thought I heard you guys hitting on your girlfriend. And we were like, what? And we definitely were. But he had to piss and was holding his dick, and he held his dick so bad he kinked his urethra. Like, he showed us an x-ray of his dick, like his urethra, and it would look like
Because you were hitting on his chick?
Yeah, because he was outside of the door.
Bro,
He's
jealousy,
retarded.
He's mentally ill.
jealousy will go.
Yeah,
too far.
it'll get,
That
dude,
is
three.
crazy.
I wouldn't leave my bitch in the room with 3 Fosters, I'll tell you that, dude. The packs
Yeah,
were flowing.
and like
we were putting it on.
She was way too good looking
Yeah.
for him. I don't know how he pulled that off.
Dude, when we were in high school, he brought her to senior prom, and my stepdad came for pictures, and he was like, Andy's pulling some serious pussy.
There was a chick I knew, a dude I knew who banged a chick once, got her pregnant, and twins. And I was like, why did you nut in a girl you didn't know? Like, you didn't pull out? Nothing?
Dude,
he was like, she said, come in me. And I was like, what? So what? You don't know her. And
you know
he
how many
showed me
women-
a picture of her. And it was
yeah.
one of these
My
chicks.
hands are tied.
And you go, all right. I see why you listened.
Come on me. I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
You have a perfectly good face.
Yeah.
But what can you do?
Yeah.
You know? You come in chicks a lot?
No, man. I'm scared of that shit.
Yeah, dude, I never, that's why, like, abortion's pretty hot right now.
So hot
Like,
right
I'm
now.
taking away our rights. I'm like, well, stop letting fry cooks come on you that you can't afford to, like, abort. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I didn't have a kid till I was 35, and I didn't get no pussy. I was doing okay.
exactly. Yeah.
I put up some numbers, but every time somebody's like, come in me, I was like, no.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
a
crazy.
trap.
I think maybe like once or twice when I was younger, you kind of, you're a little too hammered
Yeah.
and you kind of just go, all right, let's see how this feels.
Actually, no, yeah, but I remember we would plan B it up. I've done it a couple times.
every time.
I remember in high school, I was fucking my high school girlfriend, and she was like, I came in her because I had a condom on, one of the few times I wore them, and I came in her, and then I pulled my dick out, and
and the condom's broken.
I had a T-shirt, and you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't see the base of my dick.
Okay.
And pulled up, and the condom was broken and around the base, but no good.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to fish it out. It was a real nightmare in the den.
I've had that happen. Yeah.
The worst. Remember, when was the last time you fucked with a T-shirt on?
I
used to do it all the time.
Every once in a while, I'll just bend my chick over in the house.
And
I'll
And
literally
then you
just,
get
I'll
the
pull her.
stain.
That's what I was saying. You get the little,
yeah,
you get the
yeah,
little
yeah,
milk mustache.
Yeah,
That's how you know you're doing a good job. You're like, look at that. Looks like you were sipping a nice 2%er.
Yeah, I still do that pretty often. Actually, I'll be honest. Like if my chick's getting ready and because I'm a fucking bum and I don't have anything to do during the day. If she's just like putting on like makeup with like her bra and like she has her jeans on, but she still put on makeup, that there's nothing that fucking bones me up more than I know that she's gonna be leaving soon.
Yeah.
And then I could just go back to
Nothing
bed.
gets me harder like her leaving me alone.
Dude, I just fucking dude.
Chris like, hold on, let me put my Timbs on.
Yeah,
Okay, coming over there.
let me blast this out. Yeah, I just pull a fitted off my fucking. Off my
Let me turn the
typo.
flap button backwards and get down. Yeah. I don't know, dude. Yeah, I forget the milk mustache. We were one time we got a hotel. Me, Steve, and Craig have known each other forever, right?
Okay.
And he like lives down. You used to live in Wildwood,
Yeah.
and I remember the one that
Damn, you moved from Wildwood to Cape May. That's like
Well,
that's the retirement plan for the guy from Wildwood.
No, I actually live in the Villas, which is like even more ghetto than Wildwood.
Okay.
But I just say Cape
which
May because
oddly-
it sounds better.
Cape May's nice. Yeah, it is. It's Cape May adjacent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get right
It's
there.
in the county.
It's so sick though. Craig's neighborhood, you can see a guy like driving by with a full like landscaping company, but it's like 3 a.m. You're like,
Yeah, it's basically
they're
it's
hitting the
like
pipe right now.
we always say it's like Kensington by the beach.
It is. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I like it down there. Dude, that we went down there like a couple months ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. Found out about I brought the baby down there, dude. It was nice. It's a beautiful weekend.
Hell of a day.
Yeah, it was one day actually. I was
Got
going
Chinese
somewhere with
food?
that story. Oh no, we went down the beach, me, Steve, and Jim, and I went and hooked up with some chick at the bar, and I came home and I didn't have our hotel key, and I had to go to the lobby, and I didn't realize I had like a white tank top on. I didn't have a milk mustache, I had a blood mustache. So it looked like
Man.
it was terrible. And the girl, I was like, I don't have a key, and I was clearly like disheveled, like I was fucking looked like shit. And the lady looked down, she's like, you need Jesus. It was like a fat Haitian lady at the front desk. I'm like, just give me the key, lady.
Like,
I'm
You had
fucking
it around your mouth. Too.
just like blood smear, like fucking war paint.
You're just like, no, this is a stigmata. Don't worry, bitch. I've been fucking Jesus in the ass.
I just killed a lady on the beach. I gotta get in the shower.
Yo, speaking of weird things on the beach, my friend Darren is an EMT in Margate, and he said that they got a call that some guy was walking down the beach. He cut his own dick off because he was a pedophile.
Pain Olympics? Oh, nice.
Yeah, and he wanted to just end it all.
All right,
Whoa.
good for him,
Yeah,
dude.
kind of cool, right?
Yeah, I kind of respect that.
That's pretty sick.
Did he throw it into the ocetion?
He used it as
He put
bait.
it in
He
a
had
bottle so
fishing rod.
somebody that could use it could find
Put
it
in
somewhere
a-
else.
He just put it in a crab cage and was like, all right, so I can at least have dinner, consume it, and then grow a new one.
Yeah, that would be cool if he put it in a little glass with a
Yeah.
note.
Did he-
This was my dick.
Message in a bottle. Dude, that is
Break
so
in
crazy.
case of emergency.
Oh my God. Cutting off your own. What did he use?
Oh, I don't know.
I hope bolt cutters. That seems like
I
the
love
best thing to
construction
cut
so
your-
much. I'm like, I'm sawzall. It's a battery powered sawzall. I don't get how you don't break skin and be like, I'm turning back.
Yeah,
I got
right.
to fuck a kid. What are you going to do? The heart wants what it wants. You know? I don't know what to tell you. Damn, that is brutal. Did he find the piece?
I have no idea. I just got so I was like, what?
I would have been fucking list of questions.
Yeah.
I don't know what to talk to anybody out. You tell me something like that, I'm like, sit down. Oh my God. Where was it? Wildwood?
It was in Margate.
Margate. And a nice town to cut your piece off in.
Hell of a town.
You got Trump Taj Mahal right behind you?
Yeah, a lot of
The
Jews
Mahals
there too.
Oof. Was it? Yeah, I don't know. What would you do? I don't know. What would you do if you were a pedophile? I don't know what I would do. I remember like being pissed when I was young. I remember like I always had fantasies about like somebody trying to abduct me. You know what I mean? I was always like, what would I do? That's all I do is play out fantasies in my head. I walk into a bar. I'm like, if I had to kill- yeah. And I was like, was I not hot enough to molest as a kid? You know?
Yeah, it's
But then I
kind of.
look back on it. My mom was like, Ryan, you were like 5'4" as a 12-year-old. Like I was a big boy.
Oh yeah.
Not 5'4", like, but I was like tall and ornery. I was like, I had jorts. I guess I wasn't cheeked up.
Yeah. Well,
So
no,
it's
it's
like
just
they
like if you want to fuck a boy and you're
Yeah, I
like
don't-
midway
a man
to man
child.
at that point, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm also, who wants to molest a kid with a bowl cut? You know?
Might be a turn on.
yeah.
I would go for mullets.
Yeah, because even the head looks like a dick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, double hard. Like, I gotta
to
cut that thing
stick-
off.
Try to stick some kid's head up your butt.
I like that one, Craig.
Looks like a dick. You get
Huge.
it?
Yeah, I get it.
Isn't it
Penis.
funny? I just watched Child's Play again. Child's Play 2 with Zach and fucking
Is that
Child's
Chucky?
Play, the Chucky movies. But how funny is it? Like anytime they wanted you to feel bad for a white kid, they just give him a bowl cut in a movie. And you were like, oh look, he's got to be he's got to have such a shitty life.
poor
Look at this
kid.
fucking poor bowl cut.
Dude, I love the bowl cut.
Yeah.
My buddy Brent and Walt. Did you ever meet Brent and Walt? Dude,
Is that
he was-
one person? Brent
and Walt. Brent and Walt. They were brothers.
Oh, okay.
But my
Were they twins?
Irish twins.
All right.
But my boy Brent was like one of them. He was like, you know what I mean? Once in a while, you come across a wigger that's like so athletic, it's like fucking. He never touched a weight in his life, and we were in ninth. He could tomahawk dunk a basketball in ninth grade. White guy, unbelievable.
How
Freak.
tall was he? What were his stats?
6 foot,
What's the stats?
5'11", 6 foot, skinny.
Wow.
Dude, he could squat like 300 pounds. Never lifted a weight. They brought him
Damn.
into the gym. He was just a freak, dude. And then
And he was a wigger.
yeah, chose the path of righteousness though, heroin. But he's back now. But he had a hot
Still kept the vascularity.
oh, you goddamn it. Dude, every time I'm like, I see somebody shooting up, I'm like, I would crush heroin. Be so easy to find a vein.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Dude, when I was in tech school, they had phlebotomy classes right by us. Like when the chicks who would draw blood, and I would go there and get extra points for my electrician class because they were just fucking, I would just go and let them wham it.
Yeah.
But they would
Oh,
let
yeah,
all
no
the fat, retarded chicks take my blood because they were like, if she can't fucking hit these, we got to get her out of here. You know what I mean? But no, Brent and Walt, their sister cut hair, Marie, she had the fattest tits and she would give us bowl cuts. And she would just fucking put it up, clip it, and just run it around the circle. Like that's how we got bowl
Oh,
cuts.
the back in the
you know
day.
what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
once it's long enough.
yeah, because like we thought it was cool that you could see our scalp through the back of the bowl cut. Does that make sense?
No.
Yeah,
don't
no,
know
I
what
kind of
we had the
remember. I
bowl cut.
remember that haircut.
Dude,
I never
that-
had
like
that
an
haircut.
undershave or something.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay.
But this was before the term. You know what I mean?
The 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never had a bowl cut?
No.
I think
I went from getting like old man Italian guy haircuts to just straight up fades.
Damn, you probably were a cute ass little wop kid too.
I was, yeah.
What about? Did you guys have rat tails? Because that was
No,
super.
never.
No, I never got tailed up.
What? You look
Yeah,
like a
you
kid
see.
that
I
would've.
feel like sometimes I'm
was a
surprised when
bowl
you turn
cut.
around and you don't have one now.
Dude, I'm fucking working on it. Next time I come back, I'll fucking do a rat tail for the Patreon.
When I was like 24, I shaved my head, but I left one long piece of hair,
Yeah, I remember that.
and I would tuck it behind my ear. And I went to the Bahamas for a weekend, and I got it braided and beaded. It was sick. It
Unbelievable.
was awesome.
So I was with Jim and his daughter today, and I kept telling her I was going to grow my hair long enough to tuck in my asshole. Jim's daughter, dude, she's like a little kid, so you start. I didn't say asshole, I was in my butt. But you start doing poop jokes with a 2-year-old, brings the house down.
Yeah.
But
you feel like you're fucking. You just crushed.
Oh, dude, feel like fucking Eddie Murphy in that bitch. It's crazy. But what did you just get the Philly today?
Yeah, I drove in this morning.
Damn, I wish you were in town last night. I could have brought you to that fucking nightmare show I had.
All you guys want to do podcasts at fucking 1 PM. Danny was like, "Can you come in at 1?" And I was like, "No."
I wake up at noon, dude.
Yeah, dude. I normally do wake up at noon.
I'm
but
making
it's like,
sauce.
Yeah, I was just like, I literally was like, well, Shayna was just like, come in at 11, and I was like, all right, I have to be in on Sunday anyway for the fucking shit at Helium. Yeah. And then if anybody's watching live, I'm hosting for Dave Smith and Rob Bernstein at Helium. Come through. But
Bernstein, Jewish?
No.
Really?
Yeah. No, of course he's Jewish. You change your name if you're not Jewish.
I would have went right with it. I would have been like, rare. No, black guy.
Yeah. Asian.
Really?
Yeah.
Chang Bernstein.
Yeah, Chang. Yeah. Yeah, 2 last names. It's weird.
Yeah, rare.
It's a rare. What the fuck were we talking about? Oh, if I just got in. Yeah, I wish I would have into that.
I was about to say, what would you do if you're a pedophile? Like, we moved past that. Rat tails.
We got pretty far from there. But if you would just like, if he would have said come in to do fucking Drew's podcast at like 4 yesterday, I would have been here yesterday and then been like, I would have been texting everybody, but like, who's drinking?
If you saw me if you saw me post that plywood stage on my story, you'd be like, I'll be there.
Yeah, I got comps, right?
Dude, it's crazy. This dude hit me up, Francis, and he's like, yo, you want to come do? He'll hit me up like a month before a show, and he just texts out like all of his. He doesn't have like an email list. He just texts them.
Okay.
And you'll just get a million guys in a fucking room in Northeast Philly, but they built a stage and it was just like 4 4x4 pressure treated posts and a piece of plywood.
Yeah.
And he just has all of his friends come watch him do stand up. I'm like, dude, stop. You can't do stand up in front of your friends. You know, could you, like when I first started doing stand up, I didn't tell anybody.
That's
like,
literally the penalty for losing a fantasy football league.
Yeah. Well,
also, I like that you told us that they were pressure treated posts.
They were. I looked at him. I'm like, all right. But it was like,
it was good craftsmanship.
It wasn't. No. He was on stage and he was like, it takes a lot of guts to get up here. And I was like, it does. This fucking thing. It's a piece of shit. It was terrible plywood. I didn't even stand on it out of respect. I put 1 foot on it and shook it. I'm like, dude, it's not happening. 230 pounds of beef it's not gonna be supported.
That'd be great if you
just blew a hole right in the middle of it.
You're sitting there looking like a cartoon character.
Oh God, it was tough. But you know what? You ever watch a guy like bomb in front of his friends? And he had index cards. He's like, I don't care. I'm like, stop doing that. You know when you see somebody bring up a notebook on stage, they think they're like fucking Janine Garofalo or somebody used to use a notebook?
Yeah.
Great pull by me.
Yeah. She always uses a notebook. Yeah.
Lady. But yeah.
Yo, wait. Do you remember you did a show, you probably don't remember, but you did a show, I think at like L Bar or something. I think it was like an open mic thing, and there was a kid that had like burns all over his face. And he went up with a CD player, and he didn't talk at all. It was like him talking through the CD player, and he totally bombed. It was like so embarrassing. He didn't even do his time. He was supposed to do like 5 minutes.
It's so
I've never seen anything
you're talking
like
about
that.
He fast forwarded.
He's Stephen Hawking.
No, he just stopped. He just stopped.
He's Stephen Hawking with a boombox.
He didn't say one word. It was just him.
My
talking
balls
through
are
the
weird.
Yeah.
That's how gay comedy is. That I don't even remember that freak.
Yeah, right.
That's how many.
Yeah, that's how many
mentally
fucking
really?
weirdos.
Dude, you run into
just
so many.
On the Patreon, I'll tell you the good crazy weirdo. I can't. We'll get kicked off YouTube if I tell one of my favorite jokes.
Please
I
God,
ever heard
no.
of Psycho.
I need this.
No, we will. Like, it's the funniest. It's a little tease. This is why you got to get fucking Ryan's Patreon.
Yeah, get on there, dude. Patreon.com/fostercare, right, Danny? Fuck yeah.
When does that happen?
Come on. We do an hour on this, and then we do an hour on that.
All right.
So buckle the fuck
So I'll
up, dude.
pull my mangina out then, I guess.
He's a mangina guy. He'll tuck his piece and then hit.
I love it.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Can we hit mangina on the Patreon?
Yeah, I think you do. If you play, hold on. If you play Goodbye Horses, I think you can get away with it anyway.
Dude, the people you run into at open mics, like Naeem used to bring his uncle. Naeem's uncle used to do open mic comedies. It was Tyrone Frisbee. You think Naeem's funny, dude. You got eyes on this retard. He was like 5'3". Have you ever met him, Danny?
Muggsy
Dude, he was an
Bogues.
enigma. There would just be a puff of smoke. He'd come in.
All
like,
right,
fucking-
Enigma. Come on, I know Trump's president now, but
Listen,
no.
I didn't say an R. All right, take it easy. But he would like bamboozle like these dorky white guys into giving him money. And like one night I drove my work van to Grape Room, like a mic in the city. And
Hold on. A guy named Frisbee was at an enigma named Frisbee was at Grape Room.
yeah,
Oh boy.
it was at the Kool-Aid Club, and I pulled up in my work van, and he was like, let me borrow that extension ladder. I saw him get off the bus at the open mic and asked him to borrow an extension. I'm like, no, dude, you're trying to rob me. He would just bamboozle people into giving him like $6 a day. He would just go to open mics and tell sob stories and just walk around the room and probably make like $30. It was a good racket. Strange boy.
That is weird, yeah.
Yeah.
How much older was he than Naeem? Couple
Oh,
years?
Dude, we're talking
50-year-old man.
52-year-old.
Kangol, linen shirt,
Yeah.
old black uncle.
He would, I'm trying to remember what his swag was. I don't even remember his outfits because he was like, you had to focus in on the show. His
Yeah.
face was always moving. There was definitely brain damage / some kind of stimulant.
Sweat towel? Did he have a sweat towel?
No rag.
No rag.
No, ragless.
Oh.
No
It's not even
cigarette.
like a basketball head
I'm
sweat
trying to
band?
think of what
Full
he-
bar of soap
No,
instead of
he
a
would-
rag.
I know he wore glasses sometimes, and he would just keep cooking. The light did not matter to this guy.
Really?
Dude,
Oh,
at
yeah, I
all.
mean-
he would. Don't bring it up.
I mean,
You know how they are.
yeah. It's the only time I ever walked on a show like I was hosting, I literally was like, he's been up. You told me he was doing 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's been 25 minutes. Like, I'm just leaving. Like,
The show already started 2 hours late.
yeah.
It was a jive ass turkeys. Jay Flower. All right, let's get off of this. What do you guys want to go to? Pedophile? We did black guys. What's next?
We kind of did Chinese Jews. There's got to be a bunch of them out there because you always see these Chinese girls with the Jews.
Dude, imagine some fucking
Yeah.
matzo ball like wonton soup. If they do a mashup, come
Yeah,
on,
that'd
son.
be good.
That'd be nice.
I love soup. I hate chewing food.
See, I hate almost all soup.
Why are all your holes having problems with things going in or out of them? I don't understand.
No,
I
it's
hate
not that.
chewing cum, dude. This cum's too
Like,
big.
I feel like I wait too long to eat, and I'll be starving, and then I'm like trying to chew my food to just get it in.
Okay.
And I'm like, I just need soup. I need it blended up, soft.
Yeah, you've never eaten a lot though. Like,
No,
we used to go to fucking Russo's, this hoagie place, and we would get these fucking monsters, and Craig would like mouse nibble, and then I'm like, come on, bro. Give me that.
I know.
hoagie."
I just,
Give me that
I
goddamn
honestly think I hate eating. It's like one of
like
my
it's
things.
too much labor, it's too much work.
I wish if someone was like, you could take a pill every day and not have to eat, I'd be like, give it to
Yeah,
me.
it's called Adderall.
Yeah.
Just wham a extended
I
release
got a
Adderall.
couple in my bag.
Yeah, fuck. Dude, what was I just about to say? You said, hey, hate eating. That's how I feel about salad. Zoe was trying to make me eat salad, my bitch wife.
Uh-huh.
Because she's like, we got to get you some vegetables.
By the way, the
I'm like,
amount you just tag your wife and shit, and you're just like, my bitch wife.
oh, dude, she likes it. She
Just
knows
like
it's
pictures of her
funny.
at Skankfest, you guys getting married. Hey, look, I married this dumb bitch.
Yeah, dude, she's the best. She got so mad because somebody called her hotter King Condon. Kim Condon. She was like, what the fuck? I'm like,
What?
that's a compliment. That's like Pam Anderson to these
Yeah,
people.
Who is it?
Kim
She's our
Condon.
friend Kim, who's just like,
Oh,
She's
yeah,
a comedian.
Oh yeah,
But
I know.
she was
her.
just like, people were commenting on how fat her ass, she had like a big ass, and they were like, that's nice. She's like, this is terrible. I'm like, that's nice. That's like if you had a bulge in a pic and everybody's like commenting on your hog, you're like, oh, what the fuck, dude. Ladies.
I actually, the way I got my chick to stop being like, how come you don't put shit on social media and whatever? Because I just didn't want to deal with people calling my girl ugly or fucking trying to fucking DM her or some shit.
Yeah.
And she was like bitching about it one day, and I showed her a Reddit thread about Kim,
Yeah.
and she was just
I'll
like,
tone a bitch down.
and she just went, she was like, but Kim is so pretty, and I go, and this is what these fucking savages are saying.
You should see the
Well,
guy who's talking
Reddit
shit
is.
about her.
yeah.
Reddit is fucked up.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
love
my
that-
lady
that
just
place.
got into Reddit because of the baby. She looks for baby advice on Reddit. I'm like, what are you doing?
Everyone's just like, kill your baby.
No, you can
eat
find
these things.
you can find things on Reddit that are helpful.
That are good.
I learned how to
Yeah,
pick
yeah.
locks on Reddit.
Really?
Yeah, the lock picking subreddit is very helpful.
That's Wigger Reddit. How do I get through this master lock on the storage shed? Yeah, dude, Reddit. I've never been able to get into Reddit because it always looks like a Word document to me. I
it
don't
does.
understand.
But when you get through that, when you figure it out, it's the greatest thing on earth.
yeah, I'm not willing to get to the training wheels phase, dude. I'm not. I
You're
can't
missing
do it.
out.
It's too much.
Yeah, it's the niche level of porn subreddit.
It's
Oh, I have so
crazy.
many. Friends.
Actually, can you pull stuff up, Danny? Can you pull up r/dick lips?
Let's go.
Oh, dude.
Is this porn?
No. It is actually not porn.
Dick lips.
But it's hilarious.
They also have real good micro penis pictures on Reddit. If anybody was wondering.
Oh, yeah. Space dicks was the move back in the day if you really wanted to grow somebody out. But dick
What is
lips
it?
is just one of the funniest.
What does he say? Salads and veggies can be yummy, but still useless. Yeah, that's dude.
You can read that?
I really had to dial in.
I can't see anything on that.
Kind of ambitious.
All right, show like the photo. It's got to be the photos. It's got to be the subreddit called r/dicklips.
One picture, a lady.
There's one of them talking about. There's a link of it talking about. Just go to the domain reddit.com/r/dicklips.
Oh, this guy knows his way around Reddit. See?
Yeah.
This already, I would have given up.
Well, back when
14
Reddit was
minutes
fucking
ago.
cool before they went public and it just went super woke. Dude, you can find anything on Reddit. Like I said, I learned how to pick locks. Like
Reddit went woke.
So
yeah, Reddit is like fucking super like.
Dicklips
Oh
is banned.
no!
Get with the times, dude.
Oh damn! Now just Google image it.
The liberal media. Dude, you're a fucking computer guy. Are you savvy with a computer?
I mean, I could find.
I've never seen an Italian work a computer like this.
Dude, I could find gross shit on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really? They fucking bought. Look, hold on. One of them's a picture of me.
That's you talking about
That's
this. Yeah.
me talking about this before. Not only that, there's another subreddit. There's another picture of the logo of my podcast.
So what are we talking about dick lips here?
So
Are we
basically, they
talking-
would Photoshop the dicks out of the photos, and it would just be frowny face ladies looking at a pelvis without a penis. Oh. But they would use like kind of the head of the dick as the lip, so it would be like her top lip, and then the rim of your cock would be the bottom lip. And
Wait,
just
I've
like-
never seen.
They would just
Google
look sad.
block pictures.
You can't
Are you,
click
like, on
those.
Is
What do you
this
have,
like
child
a
locks
child?
on?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You can't click those and they come to life. Yeah, look, 28
got
best.
blurry.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Oh, here
yeah,
we
see, like, see?
How did you even find this, dude?
What?
I don't know. You just click. Somebody sent it to me. I don't know. But yeah, like some of the ones down
Get
there.
that guy with the fucking
The before
meat
and
off my
afters?
goddamn. God. Oh man. Oh, get the T-dog out of there.
Come on, that's not funny. That's not
definitely
funny
crazy.
to you.
What kind of freak came up with this? This is my problem with
that's
Reddit. Reddit's crazy.
I don't know,
crazy
man.
that there's
it's
enough
so
of these.
funny. And this is before AI. You couldn't do generative fill at this point. They were just doing this.
Oh, these guys are doing by hand?
Yeah, man.
They have one of Trump. it
Doing
looks like.
acoustic fucking Photoshop.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Oh my God. I don't know why that one picture just reminded me. Remember downloading porn off fucking Kazaa and LimeWire?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, we used to be at our friend Steve's house,
Yeah.
and we were downloading like girls getting fucked by German shepherds. It was we were like
yeah, back
14.
then.
It was amazing.
Hey, you were like, this is good enough.
I was
can
like,
work with
everybody
this.
leave the room right now.
Dude, our buddy Joe, like we had Steve's house, dead dad, and then my boy Jim, divorce. Okay. So we're like, those are the two jerk labs.
Oh yeah.
Like we got jerk lab east, jerk lab west. And what the fuck? My boy Joe, he used to give, we would all just be like, yo, we're sleeping at whatever his face's houses. And then my boy Joe would come there and give Jim $20. He's like, I need the computer till dawn. And we would all pass out at like, I don't know, fucking 1. And we would wake up and he's just still hammering his
Sweating.
meat. But he was an anime guy. So we were like,
It's not even, yeah.
have at it. You know what I mean? We were all bushed at that point.
He needs something.
I'm leaving with something. Yeah, remember? No, but we would download porn and then it would get to the point. I remember there was a video that like you don't know what you're getting, and then it comes out and it opened with Jenna Jameson. Now, or was it Jenna Jameson? She had a tongue ring and she was putting the tongue ring in a dude's dick hole. And we were like,
Sounding.
come on, man, might be able to jerk off for 3 minutes now.
Yeah, when you're that young, I probably could have jerked off to that.
Oh, I would have if my boys weren't there. I'm like, oh, this is weird, right?
Yeah, it's gross. Huh?
You guys hate this, right? Let's watch that Nick Berg video again.
Who?
Nick Berg, the guy who got his head cut off by the Taliban.
Oh,
yeah.
damn! You know his name?
Yeah.
They're
I looked it
crazy.
up.
Remember him, you know?
Say his name, you piece of shit. God damn it. How'd you feel about the election, Craig? Did you?
I don't vote, so I stay in my own bubble. I'm done with all that.
I'm tattooing and I'm fixing my comb.
Yeah, I just figure if I pay my taxes and I don't deal with anybody else, just leave me alone.
Just let me be.
It's crazy. People get so fucking
Oh,
shook
dude,
up,
people
man.
are fucking bad. Well, I feel like politics became like sports for everybody now.
Yeah, I don't like I'll never watch politics in a bar.
In a
Like, I'll
bar?
never watch an election in a bar. I've like walked out.
Oh, do people do parties for that?
Dude, Well, when I was telling people, I was like, no, we're not showing it at the bar. And then people were like, why? And I was just like, because I don't want to talk to you about politics.
We're putting up dick lips on Reddit.
Yeah.
The gym that I go to, they have a big sign that says "Don't talk about politics" because two old guys got into a fist fight at the gym about it.
If I could start an old guy fighting ring, that'd be sick.
Old guy fighting ring?
Like
Like Tito Ortiz versus Chuck Liddell over and over again?
Just give one, you know what I mean? Give him brass knuckles, give the other guy a little bat. Like, let's see who wins this.
Yeah, just give him old-timey fucking rumble weapons. Just sock. One of them's got a zip gun.
Yeah. What the fuck's a flapjack?
By the way, how funny is it? Do you know the ex-prime minister of Japan got shot?
Oh, he got
murdered, but with a makeshift gun, which is called a zip gun. They killed him with
a little
zip
heavy-handed.
gun. Yeah.
No?
Come on, yeah.
What are we doing here?
It's like,
What?
You got an elephant gun. What are you going to use it
was
for?
Was it ghost gun? Like a ghost gun?
No, the guy like made it. It was like duct taped together. Like, it was like a crazy fucking
Like burns his hand when you shoot it. Burn after shooting.
Smelt.
Come on now.
Let's get this smelted down.
Yeah, that's tough. I imagine if I got assassinated with a fucking build your own gun, I'd kill myself. It's like a build
In the
there,
next
it's just a
life?
gun.
Yeah. How'd you die?
It talks when you fucking shoot.
Some asshole who wasn't allowed to have any guns figured out how to shoot me. Oh well,
Dude, the 3D printing guns are crazy.
Dude,
have you seen all that?
It's like a one-time use thing, though, isn't it?
No, they're good now.
Really?
No, they're for
I'm
real.
so out of the loop with everything. So you
Yeah.
know, I'm probably the wrong guy to have on here, to be honest.
No, you're
Like,
the
what?
perfect guy. Just sit there and don't talk. I don't
Yeah,
care.
I'm like,
Yeah.
these yards
Just
are
react
pretty
up.
good.
Yeah, sponsored by Yards again. I didn't drink them all last week, so had to bring them back. Put a dent in them. Dude, my voice has been gone for like 2 weeks.
This is what you always sound like.
No, it's not.
Yes,
You
100%.
think this isn't what I?
That's pretty normal.
I think I'm a little off.
You're a little raspy, maybe.
It's a little rasp.
Yeah.
Somebody called it a post-nasal drip.
Yeah.
You
What
have
is
one
that?
of those?
That's what they said. Post-nasal drip. I
You
don't
know what a
that means.
post-nasal drip is?
No.
Yes, you do.
Is it mucus? Because I have
It's-
that.
Yeah,
It's the taste that it's. You know when your mouth goes numb a few minutes after you do cocaine?
No, I have no idea. You talking bugs? Bugs in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes they dry up. No, but
don't
they're
feel
like
that booger.
they're in here.
Well, get them out of there.
It's like the A1 steak sauce commercial. It hits you here.
Yeah, well, how do you get that out?
You don't. You live with it.
Hey, go to
That sucks.
Forever?
Go to
I have
Esteem. Go to Esteem. Avoid the gay sex.
It comes back.
Go in there.
Lord of the Woods.
Easter promises your way through it.
I just watched that the other day.
Really?
Yeah, my girl was on a work trip in New York, bringing home the bacon. My daughter got sick, and
And you were like, you got to
I
watch
was
Eastern
like, I
Promises.
gotta pick. Yeah, we watched Eastern Promises.
Who's in that?
Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah, man.
Don't know that.
I love that.
You would know if you
know
saw him.
Viggo.
He was the gay guy in fucking Lord of the Rings, the elf.
Get him on the thing. Get him on the
Viggo?
thing.
Well,
Vigo
He
was
was
in
in what?
He had some.
Wait,
He was in some
what?
bangers.
he was like the elf in Lord of the Rings, right?
Oh, I don't. Oh no, Lord of the Rings. I watch I hate that everybody's obsessed with Harry Potter.
Oh, I hate Harry Potter.
Dude, me too. Who wants to watch a bunch of kids?
I don't.
Ugh.
I'm not into magic.
Okay, I know.
I
this
took
guy.
my brother to
That
see
guy.
one of those at some point.
Dude, he did. We watched Eastern Promises and History of Violence.
Oh damn! History of Violence.
You ever
fucking
see that?
rules.
No, I've
So
never seen that
fucking
either.
good.
That's with Ed Harris is in there, right?
Yeah, Ed Harris with the
Yeah,
one eye.
yeah.
He's
I don't
supposed
know
to be
who that is
Philly.
either.
Ed Harris is no. You don't. You ever see The Rock back in the day?
Yo, my bitch wife's in the
Yeah.
chat, dude.
He's the bad guy in The Rock.
Oh, The Rock.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
so good. Zoe just popped off in the chat saying, did you talk about Brother Son yet?"
Oh shit, brothers.
Craig said it's an idea for a movie.
Yeah, I have a movie idea.
Now, this is why I bring Craig on. Listen how fucking retarded he is. I never even heard this idea. But
All
I know
right,
it's gonna be
so
retarded.
it's a 9-month long movie.
Nice.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So it starts out. Let me put my beer down.
Let him cook, dude.
All right, it starts
Gather
out
around
with
the fire, you retards.
He needs both hands.
yeah. It starts out and it's just space. It's beautiful space. There's ambient music, you
Like
know,
outer space?
outer space, and it's just like floating through for hours, you know. And then all of a sudden, you just see a dick come like cruising through like this, pounding away, and then you see sperm fly out. And then you follow the sperm,
Like
and then it
Chris's
gets to an
face.
egg. And there's so the sperm gets to an egg, and it creates this baby, right? And now you're watching the baby. There's going to be a 4-hour long movie of it.
Okay.
To
I
cut
thought you
down.
said it's a 9-month movie.
It is, but then there will be a shorter version that you
Oh,
can
okay.
see in the movie theater.
Oh.
But it's still going to be 4 hours long. And it's
Two
basically
verses, 9 months, 4 hours.
you're basically just watching a baby be created in a womb, but it's space. So it's
Okay.
beautiful.
Okay.
And then the
Space
baby
pussy.
After like 6
Wasn't
months.
that the end of Space Odyssey? Wasn't it a baby?
I don't
No,
Space Odyssey.
was it? No,
Wasn't there a baby on screen at the end of Space Odyssey?
I don't know.
I don't think so. They go through that like weird world, right? And it's,
Yeah, wasn't there a giant baby? Wasn't that
What's Space Odyssey?
2001: A Space Odyssey?
I
think I've
just
ever
saw
seen it.
that in the movie theater a couple years ago because it was like
Look,
the third.
They just said he's describing Look Who's Talking. Is that a movie?
Yeah, that actually does happen.
Wait,
in
wait.
Who's Talking.
I know. I
Wait,
get.
wait, wait.
I get that. I get that. But this is where
It's
it trails off.
inspired by it, dude.
All right. So
Wait, Look Who's Talking. Isn't that with Christy Alley?
yeah.
Yeah,
I always wanted to fuck her. Her
John,
Leah
and John
Remini.
Travolta, I'd fuck him. But
I'd fuck his
anyway.
ass.
Grease, John Travolta.
he's got his own. He's got his
We'd
own
be
airport.
Greasy in there.
Does he?
Yeah,
John
he has,
Travolta.
he has a 747.
What?
Yeah,
That's a big boy.
yeah.
Where's he have an airport?
He's a Scientology
He's
guy,
fucking
right?
rich as shit.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Seems a
I
lot.
hated when he
Think
went
about how many
bald.
people you can molest on a 747.
How big are the kids?
Endless.
Yeah.
It depends how big they are.
All right, so after about 6 months, the fetus starts like feeling its own body. You know, it's like feeling and it feels its dick, and it's like, whoa, this feels pretty good, and it starts jerking himself off,
Nice.
and he comes inside of his mom, and creates another baby,
A
brother son. And he's like, oh, fuck, what have I done? You know, he's like, I got to kill this baby. But he's like, I can't just kill him. I got to give him like a fight.
Oh, brother,
a fair
where
fight.
tarded is what this should be called.
oh, brother, we're tard thou.
So he takes all of his energy that he's getting and he's like giving it to the other baby so it can come to the same size. So when it finally gets to the same size, they start fighting inside of the womb. And
All right.
they're like going at it and stuff.
We're 8 months in. We're finally getting an action sequence.
Yep. And
Dipping their hands in glass.
and they're like really going at it. They're really bad on, and you hear like the mom like muffled like, oh god, there's
The
something
coochie mate.
there's something going on. I have like a couple different endings, and I don't know how to actually end it. The ending that I want to go with is
This is so retarded.
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna be good.
the ending that I really like is they're like fighting, and then they realize that they're better together. They're stronger together.
We should attack our mother. Ectopic pregnancy.
So
Jesus.
so that
that
ending
lethal?
would be the movie ends where they realize that they're better together, and then there would be another 9-month long movie. But so the beginning of the next movie would be you come out of the pussy
Yeah.
and everybody's dead in the hospital. There's just like little baby blood footprints everywhere, and they're just killing everybody in the world, dude.
Barehanded?
Brother son. That's brother son.
It takes them 9 months to kill everybody else in the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's where it really pops off. That's where you see
Then
like,
it
that's
starts to
that's
cook.
an action movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Lethal Weapon?
Oh, it's like how Alien is a horror movie, but then Aliens is an action movie.
Yeah.
And like Terminator's a horror movie, but Terminator 2 is an action.
Dude, Terminator
Yeah.
2 is the best.
I was gonna say Lethal
But,
Weapon.
so-
One baby's black, one's white.
My
They're just
other
against each other.
my other ending that would be just one movie would be they're like fighting. You hear the mom like all muffled, like, oh my god, something's wrong, and then all of a sudden
There's a battle in my
There's
pussy.
just like a coat hanger and just shreds the babies.
All right,
People
man.
don't really like that ending.
Listen, we're still workshopping it.
Yeah.
Somebody said they'll fund it.
Oh wait. So what I wanted to do was because I know it'll never
We can just
actually
leave
get
the
made.
studio like Craig.
I know it'll never actually get made. So I was like, what if I got like a documentary crew to follow me around trying to get it made, and then I just put out the documentary and it became like a cult classic, and then people started funding it.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Yards.
Brought to you by yours. All right, man. No, I liked it.
Yeah.
I've been
I did not see
I don't-
brother son going that way.
I don't think it needs to be 9 months long.
It does though.
It's pretty funny that the babies
It's
are
like you
fighting
can
each other in there.
Yeah.
It's like Die Hard. I don't know why when you said that, I was like thinking about Die Hard. When the
Oh, in the
guy-
vents?
When he's crawling through the vents when it's just his mom's intestines. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
He comes out
Mom,
the
like, I
pussy.
got bubble guts, dude.
He comes out the pussy like fucking Ace Ventura 2.
One comes out the pussy, one comes out the butt. What else you should do?
damn.
Danny Glover, Mel Gibson. Come on, dude. We're cooking. This is good. Is that baby got blackface? No.
No.
Come on. Craig, have you seen Father Son?
No, what's father son?
What's that?
Yeah. Now you gotta let us know.
Pop off in the chat.
Type it in the Goog.
Father, is it real? He's probably pulling our fucking legs, dude. Zoe, thanks for making Craig bring that up. Jesus Christ. Oh, it is a movie.
That's a song.
Oh, what?
Yusef, Cat Stevens.
Father Sons 2024 is a London-based fashion brand. Nope.
Oh, fucking gay British guys. Come on, dude.
Father, is the Cat Stevens song?
The cat's in the cradle. And...
What?
Dude, we were just talking about this before. Did you know the song Dancing in the Moonlight?
Yeah.
Do you know what it's about?
No.
Brother.
Wait, sing it
Is it
again. 'cause I
about- is
always-
it about black
Dancing
people?
in the moonlight.
Okay.
No, this is not race. I might be perceived as racist once I tell the story.
Well, because of the, I thought because of the, slur.
No, but you know the no, you know the song "Dancing in the Moon." Danny, you know what I'm talking about? Some girl I know went there, and it looked like she got engaged, and she put up that song "Dancing in the Moonlight." I guess he wrote it in the Virgin Islands or something.
Okay.
And she was like, the caption was, "Don't look up the meaning of the song." So I looked it up, and he did an interview where
On Reddit?
No. He did like an interview with a fucking magazine. The guy, I guess he got, I forget what he said. He got like a record deal. So they rented a yacht, him and his band, and they go down to like the Virgin Islands or some island. And they got seasick on the boat. So they get ashore. They try to get a hotel. The guy's like,
Pussies,
yeah, if
by
I
the
can
way.
fuck your girl, like, we'll give you the hotel. He's like, no. So they leave and go, like, let's sleep on the beach. They wake up. The guy's getting beat with a bat and by a gang of guys, and they rape his wife.
Wow. So he should have just let the one guy fuck.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
handed. No, but he wakes up to getting smashed with bats.
Oof.
And his lady got fucking sexually assaulted, and I guess he started screaming, so they got scared and ran, and he woke up in the hospital on life support, and he was dreaming that he was dancing in the moonlight. So that's what he wrote the song about.
Wow.
Bummer.
Yeah, that is a.
That's how Craig wrote fucking
Wow.
Father Son.
Yeah.
Brother
Yeah,
Son.
it came to me in a coma.
Good Lord.
You guys,
9-month coma.
Top Loader is the artist. Why did I think it was Harvest Moon? What's Harvest Moon? What song is that? What song do they sing? Harvest Moon.
what?
We hit a lull. Isn't Harvest Moon a gang?
Well, now
Or
we're just doing this
a
stuff.
band. What do they got here? He says harvesting at night. If he says, am I out of my mind?
I don't even think you need the
Harvest
first
Moon
Brother Son
is
movie.
a
Just start
Neil
with
Young
2.
song.
Yeah.
What am I thinking?
It's a work in progress.
With
way
flashbacks.
off.
You know what I mean? With flashbacks to what
Oh,
happened.
That's
you
a
know
good
what I
idea.
mean? Yeah.
Yeah, because the second movie is going to be good.
Somebody said that should be the opening scene to Brother Son. Oh, it's Matt Cullen. What's good, dude? What are you
Oh,
talking about?
shit. You were
Yeah.
just talking about that guy.
Yeah, I was like, I saw him yesterday. That son of a bitch. God damn it, boys.
I don't know how you can read that.
I can't believe it because I'm supposed to wear
It's making
glasses.
me dizzy.
Like, do you wear glasses? You don't wear contacts, right? You don't wear contacts?
No, I should, but
So
I'd rather just
I'm
not
supposed to wear glasses. My cousin hit me with a hockey stick in 5th grade, almost blinded me.
Okay.
My cousin Mikey, a little street hockey action, caught me on the backswing.
Mm.
Got me.
foot hockey, rollerblades.
Of course, foot hockey, dude. Whoa, we got huge print. I didn't know we
Oh,
could do
what
pop.
the heck? This
Let's
guy
do pop
coming
up fun.
through.
Let's go, dude. I thought that said M Light Shama Twist. That's nice.
So, yeah, Slav is just like, who sells
Sean
yachts
White made up
without a
that
gun?
move. Who sells yachts without a gun?
See, now I'm just going to
Exclamation
read this.
point.
Yeah, see, now it's too big, Danny. It's too
You
big.
got a yacht. You got a yacht. Get a gun on that.
You need a gun. I would mount a gun like on the front,
Like
like
a
a
turret
cannon.
gun. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Nice. Are you a gun guy?
I like guns.
I could see you.
I live in New York City though. It's hard to have. Like, although I'm going to throw this out there.
There's one on my ass.
I know some small hat gentlemen who are just like the whole tribe is packing since the anti-Semitism went up, and I was like, how? And the guy was
Guns
like,
in the tunnel.
he's processing concealed carry permits.
In
Like he's
New
just like
York?
he's like, yeah, it's super easy. They're not like really checking if it's going through certain companies, and I think those guys have like an in.
Of course, those guys have it in.
Yeah,
I'm picking
dude.
up what I'm putting down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're in.
Oh yeah, they're in. They get invested in Brother Son. I bet. You go down to one of them tunnels. You're like, listen, this is gonna sound crazy, but not as crazy as this tunnel. I got something for you.
Yeah, hear me out.
Oh my god. Yeah, they're always into something goofy. You know what I mean? Horsing around, jewels, tunnels. What else I got going on? Some bomb stuff.
Yeah, probably some of that. Yeah, blowing up pagers. I mean, who still has a pager?
I did see the pager thing. That was pretty nuts.
Yeah, pretty cool.
I'm impressed they still have pagers.
Well,
You guys
supposedly,
have no idea what we're talking about.
oh,
I don't.
so
Remember
apparently-
Boost Mobile?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, what was it? Smart Beep was the 199 pager. That was the revolutionary thing.
Could we bring pagers back? That'd be nice.
Well, somebody tried.
They blew them up.
Yeah,
That'd be nice if you could get a nude on a pager. That'd be so sick.
dude, I saw a video.
Just a little
yesterday.
tiny nude, like perfect. You have to get a monocle.
Danny, I feel like you know about this. People can like run Doom on almost anything. There's like
Doom the video game?
Yeah, somebody
Yeah.
figured out how to run Doom on like a digital pregnancy test.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking because the code is open source. Pretty
On
nuts.
a pregnancy test?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Anything with like a digital interface.
Don't get me started, Danny.
Danny Dubs, man.
Dude, Craig, when he found out Danny was a brewer, he's like, Danny Dubs? Because I was like, I'm
This
bringing
guy should
Craig
be
in.
sitting out here. He's got stories.
Dude, yeah, what's the story you wanted him to tell? Danny can do
The
it from
cereal bowl one is a banger.
Hit us with it. Danny's we're doing behind the candelabra right now. Danny, hit us.
So backstory: I was apprenticing to be a tattoo artist under a junkie, and he had a junkie girlfriend, and they were passing out everywhere. Like it was burn marks from cigarettes, like throughout the entire house. Like the bathroom.
That's a heroin addict hickey,
covered-
dude.
Yeah.
Burn mark.
So I get up one day, and the girlfriend is face down in a bowl of Lucky Charms, and not like coming back from it. Like she's like,
Did you check for bubbles?
there was bubbles, dude.
All right.
Like it's not going well though. She's drowning in a bowl of Lucky Charms, and I had to make the decision. I'm like, it
Do I
would
get
be
milk
nice.
on my hand?
It would be nice if I didn't have to deal with her anymore.
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh, like
guess-
if you just like turn around, walk
yeah, if
out
I
of the
just
room.
continue walking out the door, I'm
Let
fine.
nature take its course. It's
Yeah.
like when you see a ladybug on its back, you're like, do I flip it? You know?
But nah, I saved her life. But I mean, she only lived another 6 years, so I was only delaying the inevitable.
You played God, Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes sense with the hair now. Did you have long hair at the time?
No.
Yeah,
Didn't
if
you
did
like
that,
shove
you're
her or
gonna go-
something though? You like,
Yeah. I gave her a kick.
You can't cut your hair till you kill a heroin addict.
well, she was a big woman, right? You kind of
Yeah,
had to
she
use
was huge.
force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, what?
Yeah.
All right. So what did you do? You just picked her head out of the bowl, and then what?
Did you pull-
had to give her
No,
the
No,
Heimlich?
I literally kicked her in the shoulder to like push her away from the bowl.
You teeped her? You teeped her on the bowl? I can't let you get close.
Dude,
my
she
God.
was you can ask Craig. They were the smelliest people
Yeah.
to ever exist.
Yeah, he didn't brush his teeth, wear deodorant, shower.
Rich Franco dubs at the Breaking Bad decision. Was it on brand Lucky Charms?
On brand. She had EBT.
Unbelievable.
They would go hard on EBT, and he made roughly $1,000 a day.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
God.
All cash?
Oh yeah.
All cash.
Tattoo, dude.
Yeah. Oh.
God damn. That's a nice piece of business, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That'd be so. I mean, I bet you fucking Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms are good regular. You fucking slam some
Yo, one time
Oh,
when I was a kid, I was eating Honey Nut Cheerios,
honey nut.
and I was, watching watching cartoons and stuff, and I took a bite, and there was something like weird in it, and I pulled it out, and it was like a clump of rat hair,
Rat?
like encrusted in the Honey Nut Crunch
Ew.
Cheerio. Yeah, it was disgusting.
It was all stuck in it.
It was like a little
that
bit
rat
of
tried
flesh.
to fuck that one Cheerio.
He actually had a cock ring on.
He was like, "Yo, this is not bad. All right, let's go."
he couldn't get hard for his rat wife anymore. He had a little cock ring on.
No, it seemed like it was like a clump, like it got shredded up, and I just got a piece.
So you
of
were
one.
eating rat knuckle before
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You
It
just
was
got.
gross.
Oh my god. Does hair freak you guys out if it's in food? Like at a restaurant?
No.
Will you spaz?
No,
I'll
because
pull it right
hair,
out.
like
really.
hair doesn't.
I might not eat it anymore.
I'll munch.
I'll eat it.
I'll pull it
I'll-
right out and I'll keep
send it back.
cooking.
I guess it.
Fingernail will give me pause.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Fingernail.
Somebody's got to die.
Band-Aid's a real problem.
You know. I never hit a Band-Aid.
I've got like,
Band-Aid in
I got like a
food?
piece of I got a piece of plastic on some ribs once, like on the bottom. But I eat like 4 of the ribs, and I'm
yeah,
like, I don't know what this. It
We've
might
gone
have been
too
a.
far.
It was like a cigarette cellophane or something, and I was
yeah.
like, you guys need to comp this.
Also, it's like, I'm going to finish them.
I didn't finish it. They were like, "Why'd you eat half of them?" I was like, "I just found
I
it.
just got to
and
the
I'm
plastic.
very grossed out.
Oh, yeah, that's tough. Are you a rib guy, barbecue man?
I love ribs.
Dude, ribs are so good.
So good. I love a good rib.
Yeah.
I haven't had some in a long time.
Me neither. I used to
Go
eat them when
barbecue?
I was a kid all the time. I'd always order ribs if they were on a menu.
We're talking Chinese ribs?
I would do
Little
Chinese
barbecue?
ribs. I'd go beefsteak
Black eye
Charlie's.
ribs.
Dude, when I was beefsteak Charlie's was my shit. I used to
Where's
beg
Beefsteak Charlie's?
There used to be like a chain called Beefsteak Charlie's in the Northeast. I think the last one was in Brooklyn.
Really?
And then I used to beg my mom to go there, and she'd always be like, okay. But then I didn't realize that it was like free beer and wine, and she was just getting loaded while I was eating baby back ribs.
Dude, that's
as
the
like a
smart
little,
woman.
As a chubby little 5-year-old.
God. Yeah, that's what we were just talking the other day. I brought up Rice-A-Roni to my apprentice at work, and they never heard of it.
Really?
Remember Rice-A-Roni?
It's still there. It's still
but didn't you think, like, I remember we were talking about, like, realizing how poor you were when you grew up. Like, your parents had no money. I thought we were balling.
Oh,
Like
because of rice.
hamburger helper, Rice-A-Roni.
Yeah, it was on TV. You were like, this is
I
fucking
was like,
sweet. Yeah.
San Francisco treat.
Yeah.
They're eating this in San Fran with the
Yeah.
gays. Full House is there.
Yeah,
They're doing
that's
well.
true. Yeah.
Everything's
And the
fine.
commercials
Look how
were
nice
good.
that. Yeah.
You know?
So good. They had the trolley.
Riding on the trolley.
Yeah, I was
you're
like, this is fucking. Look how hilly it is. It's crazy. Yeah, that was the best. I don't know why it just reminded me of Hills.
It's like Rice-A-Roni because it's like got pasta in it a little bit. It's like, that's a little queer.
Well, remember
Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat?
Yeah. Well, I always remember any food that you ate that had some kind of dust you had to add, I thought was like high level.
Oh, really? Just a top ramen? You're like, yo, let's go.
Hit it. Hamburger helper, everything was just made in a fucking pan.
Yeah. It was just, that was the whole point of it.
Yeah, I just saw a tweet the other day where some black lady was like, "Hamburger, there ain't no meat in this box for hamburger helper," and some black guy retweeted, "Is like, yeah, you got to help it." Fucking killed me. Oh my god, yeah. But
Dude, I remember I opened a can of manwich. I bought a can of manwich when I was high as shit when I was like 14. And I always I just thought it was a can of sloppy Joe, and I just put it on
You thought
bread.
there was a bun in there?
I thought
What is it?
It's just the sauce for a sloppy Joe.
What?
So I opened this thing, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna heat this up in a fucking microwave. I'm gonna put it on fucking bread. I'm just gonna eat a sloppy Joe high as shit, and I just pour it out.
To eat soup.
I'm like, what the fuck is it? I was so pissed. I just went back out and got a sandwich. Like,
Yeah, I've never had manwich. I don't think I've ever had a sloppy Joe.
really?
What?
Yeah, that was one of those items on the cafeteria menu. I was like, no, give me
No.
Max Stick cheese sticks. Remember them?
No, what is
Come
that?
on, they were like fucking.
The mozzarella sticks?
No, they were like a little breadstick with cheese in the middle.
Oh,
Delicious.
no, I don't even know what that is.
Come on, dude. They were radioactive looking. They were very white with cheese in it.
All right.
It was delicious. Little Vietnamese lady gave them to me. I loved her. There was some fat retarded kid I used to steal his lunch code. Did you guys have the keypads where you had to like?
No, we had like tickets.
For what? What are we
Because
talking
for
about?
lunch,
School
like
lunch.
in cafeteria,
He doesn't eat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They don't have-
Craig's
they don't
like
have
fucking-
soup.
He's eating soup and ruining his cum.
I had chicken noodle soup every day.
God. Yeah, but we had like a little pin pad because like the kids who were on meal plans, they were getting made fun of because some kids were bringing cash and lunch was like whatever. So like you have to put money on your account and then hit your pin code. So I would just watch somebody's pin code in front of me. I'm like, I'm getting 4 Rosenberg iced teas for the boys on your mom. You know what I mean? And they would never pick up on it.
Yeah, well, because the mom didn't want to embarrass the little fat kid at home,
Yeah, it'd be like
being like you're running through
that
your
bowl cut
fucking lunch.
retard's
Yeah.
fucking crushing you.
Yeah. No, just also not even that. Just like, fuck, he's eating like this in school.
Of course he's fat.
These fucking pin codes are making this kid even fatter.
Yeah. Dude, the pin codes, I would have to look at it and be like, real quick, like, hurry up before I forgot the number. Like, get the Rosenberg boys down.
Meanwhile, they're all like 2, 2, 2, 2.
Yeah.
That fucking
This is
fifth
it.
grader has to remember it.
Fat idiot. Dude, because I remember I almost wasn't allowed to
You could
walk.
just been like, "What's your birthday?" And bing, 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 bing.
Well, I was about to say something that would ruin my financial future, but my pin codes. It's not my birthday. No, and I almost wasn't allowed to walk at graduation because I used to. Did you guys? Were you allowed to drive to your school?
Yeah.
Like, but did you have to have?
Nobody drove to. Fucking, I took the subway to school.
Yeah, but we had like there was a teacher parking lot. But then
Where'd you go to school?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn's from New York. New York. But no, we had a parking lot, but you had to have good enough grades and then do something else to be able to park there. And I was like, that's not going to happen.
What? You had to have good grades to park your car?
Yeah, we
How
weren't allowed
did they
to do
expect
it.
you to
So
get
I
there?
would drive
So
there.
they thought that all the kids with cars who were getting pussy because they had cars were
Yeah,
also
I'm
going to
like,
get
I'm
good
selling
grades.
weed to pay for this car, first of all.
Yeah, I'm working hard out
And
here.
so I would figure out, I'm like, dude, if you get to the teacher's lot right before school starts, the teachers are already in. Nobody's checking this lot.
Oh yeah.
And one day I got there and parked, and a teacher, it was a sub, caught me getting out of the car. And I remember him watching me get out of my car. I was like, motherfucker, he knows. So I get called down to the office, and they were like, he's like, what do you think you're here for? I was like, I've been parking in teacher's parking. I'm so sorry.
And they're like,
And he's
no, you've been selling weed.
No, he was like, that's not it. And I said like 3 other things. He's like, he's like, let me stop you. And he turned the computer like screen around, and it was a video of me in the cooler in our lunchroom. We had like a cafeteria that was like a half circle, and inside the half circle, like if this is the inside of the earth, this is the crust where the room is. And I would
gotcha.
walk in there, and I would get behind somebody, and I would just toss shit out to people. like throwing
Oh,
to all
really?
my boys, and he caught me on the fucking thing, like throwing out, dude, like days, like weeks of just different videos, different outfits of me just throwing
Damn.
Rosenberg iced teas out. And he was like, this is unacceptable. And I pulled out like a wad of 20s. I'm like, how would I owe you? He's like, you had the money? I'm like, yeah. Like, I just wanted to help my fucking boys. I'm feeding the squad. And yeah.
Toss him out like Steve Austin.
Yeah, basically,
Iced teas.
dude, I was crushing them. Remember Rosenberg iced teas in a little carton?
Yeah,
Loved them.
I
Yeah, he's like, you're not
They were
gonna-
like a quarter a piece.
yeah, but free's cheaper, right?
Fair.
And he was like, dude, you got to come to detention. I'm like, I can't. I got work. I was a valet. I had to sell weed at my valet job. Remember, I used to valet it.
That's a double dip.
Dude, I got a job at fucking Toyota, right by your old tattoo shop, Team Toyota. Shout out. I mean, the statute of limitations is passed. So I used to work. I went to the job interview and they were like, "Can you drive stick?" I was like, "Fucking of course I can, brother." Never. First car I had to drive stick. Some dude dropped off a Supra and I was like fucking just trashed it.
Destroyed his car.
But they used to fucking give me the rentals. They were like, you have to go park it behind the building. And there was like 9 valets. So I would just take it and drive to Jim Cantress's house and like smoke a blunt, play Madden, and then drive it back to the fucking... Dude, and people would come in and be like, don't move my chair. Don't take...
Oh, really?
Don't mess with my presets. I'm like, brother, I'm going to McDonald's.
yeah, you're like, I'm 6'6".
All your quarters are finito, and I'm changing all your presets. How about that? And you're going up a jump in the back of the fucking speed bump. Bowl cut it out. But that's the end of that story. No, but they were like, you have to come to detention or you can't graduate. And I'm like, I got work. And then we had Saturday detentions. I was like, guess who works 6 hours on Saturday? And then they just let me walk at graduation.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Good old high school, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Did you do good in school?
No,
You seem
terrible.
sneaky smart, really?
I am sneaky smart, but terrible at going to class and doing this
Yeah.
stuff. Like I got into Brooklyn Tech,
Ugh.
and then but you just test in.
Oh, okay.
So it's like I just was like, yeah, this is easy. Boom.
Yeah.
And I was always good at like I would show up like there was plenty of classes I would just show up last day and just,
just
like
bang it out.
bang out the final.
You're like Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah.
I like that. How about
Yeah.
those apples?
I would go to like two classes a fucking semester and like figure
You
out
coming
the
in on
main
the
thing.
oxy and be like, I'll figure this out.
Yeah. Like I would just like, yeah, I would literally just, they'd be like, how do you know what's in this book if you didn't come to, like I'd go to English class and I'd be like, I just read the book. I just didn't want to come talk to you, you fucking
See, I wouldn't
dork.
read the book. Fuck that.
I had to take the subway to school. I wasn't driving.
Oh.
There was no phones.
I would have fingered a minority or something. Do something fun.
Well, you do that on the way home.
Hey.
You got to find the minority.
Yeah, true. You got to put in the work on the way into
Yeah,
school
yeah,
and on the way back. That's nice. Yeah, I don't know. Craig, how was school for you? You were retarded.
Yeah, I barely went. I don't know how I made it through.
I mean, personality. They just let you swag your way through.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
It was I never went. And then my friend Steve, he dropped out with 3 months left. So we just
That's
like
crazy.
I know.
Steve
it was
was-
crazy, dude.
He's, yeah. All of our friends are pretty retarded.
Dude, people who like, you ever meet somebody who has like a couple of credits left to get a degree and you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
I think I'm something short of it. What's the first degree you get? Associates?
Yeah.
I'm like 2 credits away from an associate's.
Yeah, but I'm talking
I
about like an
wanted to get-
actual degree. Associate's degree is not doing nothing.
No,
for
but
you.
I wanted the community college to make me think I wanted it and then be like, nah. Like, get, like
Yeah.
pussy, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
It stinks.
Get out of here.
And be like, come on. You know you want it. You know? I thought I was going to be a gym teacher.
Okay.
I thought that felt like the thing to do. I went to tech school and then I did like industrial electric. And then I went to Bucks, took classes, was selling weed, having the best time. And then I had to take math and I was like, no can do, brother. Not doing algebra.
Dude, I went to Bucks just for the chicken fingers. Have you had their chicken
Don't
fingers?
get me fucking started on chicken fingers. You know I'm a chicken finger guy. Best chicken fingers I ever had, Trump Marine in Atlantic City. I swear to God.
Yeah?
My grandmom used to take me there, brother. Knock your fucking hair back.
Really?
I'm going.
They would make your
They're
balls
closed.
work. If you had those,
Oh,
yeah,
what?
it's gone.
Trump Marine has been gone.
It's in heaven.
That was the
now.
first one that left.
I thought Trump paused.
Like I said, I'm out of the loop.
I think they're both gone now. I think all the Trump Atlantic City casinos are closed now. Showboat's like an arcade now.
Barcade?
I don't even know. They don't have a gaming license.
Whatever happened to arcades? Like, where are pedophiles picking up kids now?
They're way different. Like
They just got a Steam Deck under a trench coat now.
Throw on the fucking internet. Those are my favorite videos. The pedophile guys that like pedophile hunters. It's just two wiggers meet up with a guy in like a Walmart parking lot, whoop his
it's
ass.
crazy.
I'm about to just fake it. And
Honestly,
then just beat the fuck out of them two guys. That'd be so sick. Just
Sometimes-
a card.
You know,
on
it'd be really funny.
Actually, I love legal pussy.
Yeah.
And have my girlfriend film them, and I just beat the fuck out of these two dudes.
I feel like the way that
Put
they
that
do
on
it,
their website, bitch.
the way that they do it, they make you feel bad for the pedophile. Because
'cause
they're
every
such
time-
assholes.
Well, and I don't even. Hey, if you
They're like
ever-
so mean to the
because
guy.
it's
I'm
always like-
Hey,
it's-
listen, I know he's fucking kids. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a little
no,
heavy
like,
handed.
let him
No,
Yeah,
but it's
man.
always like all the
guys they
Dateline.
catch.
Dateline did a very good job of not showing that mentally handicapped people.
Yeah,
responding.
I'm like, let the
Yeah.
retards cook.
Yeah,
Have a
it's
say.
like these guys just need to put out fresh content every week. They would they would bake up a
Listen, we
Dateline
gotta
NBC.
keep the algorithm going.
Yeah, they would go state to state. They would have fucking a whole thing. going on.
Yeah, it was a whole,
Yeah.
whole
Dateline,
deal.
what was that?
But these guys are just like, all right, we got one. Let's go
Chris
fucking root 'em out.
Hansen.
Yeah.
Chris
Hansen.
Hansen. Have a say.
Well, I got to know.
And then a guy killed himself, and then and they stopped doing it.
Yeah, it was like a senator or something, right?
It was maybe a state senator in Texas, and it was I watched it, so I remember the
Shout
law.
out to him, dude. Honorable death.
Yeah,
Harry Carey.
because it was this weird thing is that even if you ask and even if you don't get it, it still counts as trafficking child porn. And the guy, as soon as he saw the cops outside, he was like, "Up, boom."
He did it like on the
Show. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like outside to like do a sting operation. He fucking killed
Yeah,
himself.
I mean
He's like,
that's
"I'll
the
sting
best.
myself."
That's the best bet. That's what they all should do.
Yeah.
They should cut their penis off.
Yeah, they
and
cut
have
the penis
Darren
off,
clean
I
it
think.
up.
Yeah.
Beautiful New Jersey. Dude, thank you guys for coming on.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it.
Hey.
Chris, pump your shit.
Yeah. Go check that shit out tomorrow. Putting out this half hour right here, YouTube. It's called
You
Burn
guys heard
After
of it?
Saying. High Society Radio's YouTube channel. Go check that shit out.
Fuck yeah, dude. Craig, what do you got? Talk about your tattoo. Don't even check
Don't
him
even
out.
bother.
Dude, just give it his Instagram's Grim Guardian.
No, it's not anymore. It's
What
just
is
my
it?
name. But don't even bother. It's not worth
Don't
it.
bother. Ask Craig for his Venmo. Let's fund brother, son. Dude, join us on Patreon. Join us on motherfucking Patreon. Patreon.com/fostercare69, right? Just foster care. 69 is a YouTube.
Okay.
High level stuff.
Yeah,
Dude, I love you guys. Thank you for hanging on the chat. Suck our dicks forever. We'll see you. We're back with Tubbs next week, dog. And it's my birthday weekend.
Oh no.
Come on, dog. Tailgate. I want you guys tailgating in the chat next week. I turned 36 on Saturday.
Do you? Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah.
Nice.
God bless us
36.
all. Yeah.
Good for you, man.
Join us on Patreon. We're gonna piss. We're gonna
Together.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
cut
piss
our dicks
together.
off, and we'll be back on Patreon in like 5-10 minutes. Peace.
Just the most docile Patreon.